Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hi, Grace. Hi, Grace. Good morning. Happy Sunday. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, darling. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Okay, guys. So today is Sunday morning, and I just want us to prep my stuff, my food for the evening. This is what we're going to be having for dinner, but I need to prep it this morning before we go to church. Good morning, guys. But before we start, I just want to have my morning routine water. I'm going to have my morning routine water. Hi, Eric. Good morning. Good morning, Eric. How are you? Happy Sunday. I don't know if it's Sunday morning where you are. I think it's Saturday night. Hi, my brother. How are you? Thank you so much for the like. Thank you so much. So I just want to heat up some water. We're going to drink our water before we start doing whatever we're doing. If we're going to have we're gonna have some apple cider water today. We will be having some apple cider water. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, sis. Hi, devotional. Good morning, sis. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Safa. Budex, how are you? Good morning, Budex. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I want to start by drinking my water. I want to do my morning routine. I'm having some apple cider vinegar water. You can always have this as well to start the day. I'm starting my day with my apple cider vinegar water. So I'm going to go in with Always make sure you get the water, that the vinegar that has the mother, right? I don't know why it feels like it's stuck. Okay, so we're gonna have our apple cider vinegar water. I just added a tablespoon in there, and we're gonna drink it before we start whatever we have to do this morning. So I'm going in with some warm, I like to drink warm water in the morning, so I'm just going in with some hot water there, and I'm going to dilute it with some cold water. I will dilute it with some cold water. I'm going to dilute it with some cold water. And guys, to make things easier for me to drink the apple cider vinegar water, I usually use a straw to drink my water. I usually use a straw. I always go with a straw. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so here is my water. I'm going to drink this water. And I'm going to add more. I'm going to add more, but I won't be adding the apple cider vinegar. Just that is okay for me. Yes, it is fish. It is fish. I'm going to be cleaning fish this morning, and I'm going to be cleaning the fish this morning, and I'm also going to be prepping some cassava because I'm going to make some cassava fritters in the evening. We're going to be having some cassava fritters. So I have to prep this morning before we leave for church, and I need one. All right, sis. No worries. I'm going to get you one. I'm going to get you one. Budex. Budak. 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 This is the first time I'm having you on my live stream. Budak, you are welcome, my brother or sister. You're welcome in. This is family. Yeah. We always cook together. We share ideas on how to, improve on our eating habits, So, yeah. So, I'm done with this glass of water. Yes, the big one. Okay, sis, I'm going to get you the big one. Hey! I'm going to join with more water, but I'll be sipping this while I do my job. So we're going to be sipping this while we do what we have to do. Guys, always remember to drink water. Always remember to drink water in the morning as soon as you wake up from bed. Alright guys, so Grace, water is very important, Grace. Water is very important. Water is very important, and I always serve water to everyone who visits me. Everyone, including you. So yeah, Grace, I'm gonna get you this one. This is the biggest one, I think. This one is quite big. Then we have this. This too is big, and yeah, this is the smallest. Poor thing. This is the smallest. Yeah, this too is big. This too is big. Yeah, this one too is big. So for the fish, I'm gonna go in with some water, and I'll leave it there to thaw. I'm gonna add some cold water. While it thaws, we're going to peel our cassava. So I'm going to go in with some cold water. We're going to go in with some water here. I'm going to add more water. Yes, I'm going to let it sit in this water. I forgot to take it out last night. That was my plan actually, to take it out of the freezer in the night, but I forgot. Yesterday I was just tired, and that is why I didn't go live yesterday. I felt a little bit drained, so I just thought it was okay to, you know, to stay without doing live, without going live. Okay, so our fish is here, is in water. We're going to let it thaw. While our fish is thawing, we're going to peel some cassava. I don't know if you guys eat cassava. We call that fish una. Oh, okay. It is very tasty. I love it. It is very, very tasty. The una fish. Let me call it like you. The una fish. Okay, so we are going to peel our cassava. We are going to peel our cassava. Grace says, Chana, you're eating healthy. That's great. Grace, I'm trying. I'm trying to eat healthy. We are trying, girl. We are trying. It's not easy, you know, because sometimes you really want to eat those things that you crave for, but we are trying. I was just sipping more water. I try as much as possible to have water in the morning. This is cassava. This is cassava. I want to peel it. Yeah, I want to peel the cassava. This is, I always say, if you want, for those who say, there was somebody who told me she doesn't like cassava because it never gets cooked. Now, there are different types of cassava. And somebody also said, I think in Nigeria, and she said they don't eat cassava. That is because in Nigeria, they maybe do not have this quality, this cassava, the red one. In Cameroon, we have the white cassava and we have the red cassava. Usually, we use the white cassava to make fufu or gari, and we usually boil the red ones. The red ones are usually boiled and eaten. Yeah, we boil the red cassava tubers, but the white ones, we use them to make the different types of fufu that we have. We have one that we call kumkum. It is soaked, fermented, and then dried. Then we have the water fufu. It is soaked, fermented, and it is cooked wet. It has to be fermented. It has to stay wet. Then we have gari. I think most people here know what gari is. You can just Google gari and then you see what gari is. We also make what we call, it's like cassava cake or something. We call it bobolo. I don't know if I'll call it a pudding or what. I don't know how I can call that. But we use it as a complement to eat roasted fish, to eat ndolle, some vegetables and all, roasted chicken. We use bobolo to eat it with. We also use the white cassava to make what I want to make with this cassava fritters. But it's fine if you do not have the white cassava, you can go ahead and use the red. But if you want to boil the cassava and eat, go for the red cassava. And how do you know the red cassava? You know it from the skin. The skin is pinkish. It's pink in color. The skin is pink in color. Yeah, you can see when you peel this upper skin, the thinner one, then you have the thicker skin in here that is pink. Can you guys see? It is pink. So those who do not eat cassava, for one reason or the other, or because they're scared or something, this is the one you have to eat, the red one. Don't eat the one that is white. The one that is white has to be soaked, it has to be processed. Well, traditionally though, it has to be fermented and things like that before you can have it. Yeah, that is what my mom and my grandma taught me. And I'm just sharing it with you guys. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and peel this. I hope this cassava is fresh. It is hard to get it. Oh, I'm lucky. It is fresh. It is fresh. And you know that cassava is fresh when it is really white. It is really white. Hi, Moment is in the building. Moment is in the building. Today is a beautiful Sunday. I have I have a lot of people in here. Yeah. So some people do not eat cassava for those reasons, because they cook it and it doesn't get cooked. I don't know why. But if the white cassava, when you boil the white cassava, it doesn't get cooked. It cooks, but it doesn't, it's not tender. It's not tender. It remains crunchy. Like, it remains hard. It's crunchy. There is also one something that my dad used to make, like cassava snacks. You boil the, that is made with white cassava. It doesn't work with the red cassava. There is a white cassava. You boil the white cassava and then you slice them and soak them in water. You soak them in water. I don't know. The white cassava has a lot to do with soaking. Yeah, it has a lot to do with soaking. Yeah. So we're gonna peel this one. And the red cassava is very easy to peel compared to the white. That's another difference. It is very easy to peel compared to the white cassava. Yeah. So how is everyone doing this morning or this night? How is everybody doing? I hope you all are doing well. It is Sunday morning here, and I'm just doing this before. I will not be cooking this morning. I will not be cooking this morning. If you see me making breakfast on Sunday mornings, then you should know that I have people around. I have people around that I'm making it for. But on a regular, I don't do breakfast. See, this one is not very, very fresh. It was not freshly harvested. That is why you see the color, but I'm still happy with it. I'm still happy. It's not that bad. Sometimes you buy them and the color is just something else. Hi, Stephen. Yes, this is cassava, Stephen. This is cassava. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Stephen. How are you doing? This is cassava. Stephen, it's been a while you came to my house. Why? What happened? Where have you been? Stephen, good morning. How are you? This is cassava. Stephen, do you eat cassava? Do you eat cassava, Stephen? How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? So I'm going to be making some cassava fritters. I'll be making some cassava fritters. In the evening. Oh, you don't see cassava salt there. Oh, that's sad. Where are you going to? Yeah, I find it, but it's rare. You see it on rare occasions. But in my country, you can go to the market any day, and you'll find cassava. You'll find cassava. But here, it is hard. You see them on rare occasions. Okay. So we're done peeling our cassava, and now this is when the job begins. That is when the job begins, guys. The job begins. Oh no, it is not similar to potato. They are all root crops, but they're slightly different. They're different. Oh, you've never tried cassava. Oh, okay. Now let me show you something. I don't know the potato you're talking about, but this is potato and this is potato. I don't know which one are you talking about, uh, Stefan. This is potato and this is potato. So this is a sweet potato and we call this the Irish potato. These are both potatoes. This one is sweet. This is sweet. It is sweet and I'll say creamy in the mouth. It melts in the mouth if you get the good quality. Now the ones that comes from Egypt, I don't like it because it's very watery. It is very watery. I mean, it's just gross in the mouth to me, and to most Africans. Yeah, to most Africans because we have the good one. Yeah, so this is what we have in Africa. We have the one. This one is white on the inside, but we have the yellow one as well. We have the one that is yellow on the inside and white on the inside. Some have a purple skin, some have purple skin, some are purple inside, but they are also very nice. They're dry, like they feel like they're cakey. Yeah, when you cut it open, when you boil, you steam, or you roast, you cut open. It's so delicious. It feels like you're having some cake. But it is sweet. And this right here is not sweet. This here is not sweet. And yeah, with this you also have some that are really cakey, but you have some that are a bit watery. Like in Cameroon, we have regions that really have the very good ones. And when you go to the market, you always see those differences. People, even the prices are different. Yeah, the prices are different depending on the region of production. Yeah. So, for example, they'll tell you that the bansol potato, if you go to the market and you see the bansol potato, go for it because it is very nice. And it usually has a different price. Yeah, it usually goes for a different price. So, but they are all root crops. This is a root crop, but it is completely different from cassava. It is completely different from cassava. This is sweet. And yeah, I don't know if I've explained it better. If it's touch too. Yes, it's touch. Yes. Yes, it is touch. It's similar to potato. Looks pretty hard. Yeah, it is. It's hard when it is raw. It is hard when it is raw, but when you cook it, it becomes very tender, very tender. And if you've ever had yam, have you ever had yam? I'm not sure. If you've not had cassava, I'm not sure you've had yams. If you've had yams, cassava is always compared to yam. The texture is always compared to yam. It feels like cake. It's very soft. When you boil it, it's soft. But unfortunately, I won't be boiling this. I will not be boiling this. I would have shown you. I will not be boiling this. I will be grating this. I would have shown you how it looks like after boiling. But I won't be boiling this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut open. Now I'm also going to show you another difference. Cassava has a vein. You see, cassava has a vein. So when we want to boil cassava, we always take off the vein. We always take off this vein. You take out the vein. It's not like the vein is bad, but you know, it's not very comfortable eating with the vein. You have to always take it out. Yeah, it's not like the vein is unhealthy, but we always take the veins out. Yeah, but when we are grating it for maybe our akara or gari, we do not bother to take out the veins. You can leave the veins or you can take them out. But when people are making gari, for example, for commercial purposes, they have the quantity is huge, and you will not see a mother in the village taking out the veins from 3 bags of cassava. That's going to be too much. That's going to be too much for her. So we usually just do it like this. They just grate it like this, and that is what I'm going to be doing. But I was just showing you the vein. I can still choose to take out the veins, but I don't want to. I'm going to use the veins. Yeah, I'm going to go with the veins. Not all yams are sweet. Not all yams are sweet. Yeah, cassava is almost like yam, but it is not sweet. And not all yams are sweet. We have the bitter yams. We have the bitter yams. We have the sweet yams. We have the yellow sweet yams. We have the yellow bitter yams. I mean, in Cameroon, yeah, we have the white yams. We have different types of yams. I was saying this the other day. I think on my live stream I was doing mashed plantain, and I was talking about the different types of mashed food that we have. We have mashed plantains, mashed potatoes, mashed bananas and beans. We also have mashed yams, and I was saying that I don't really like the mashed yam version, because the yam that is used is usually the bitter yam. It is kind of dried, and then I don't really like that because you get that bitter taste, and I don't really fancy it. But it's not like I don't eat it, but I don't really like it. So I think you've tried the sweet yams, but we have different types of yams, guys. We have the bitter, the sweet, the yellow. Yeah, so God bless Cameroon, blessed Africa with varieties of food. Yeah, so we're going to wash this. We are going to wash this. We are going. Yeah, we have different varieties of yams. So I'm going to quickly, I'll just, let me see if we can come to this side together and do the washing. Let's just clean up a little bit. All right, Grace. Okay. Yeah, Grace, you mentioned somewhere that you're waiting for the breakfast. It's not breakfast, it's actually, I'm preparing for dinner. After this, I'm going to church. After this, I am going to church. So I'm just getting myself ready for church. So we're going to wash this down. And usually, like when those mothers are prepping this for their business purposes, for for gari or what food, they don't even waste their time cutting. They just peel the cassavas long because they have to grate it, and you need the cassava to be long so you can grate it with ease. But if you want to boil it, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. So I'm just going to let it cook in water while we cook it. I'm gonna take it off. So because I need it dry. I need it dry. Okay, so our cassava is ready. We need to grate the cassava. I told you, remember I told you oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. God bless you. May your cup never run dry, Stephen. May your cup never run dry. Thanks for blessing me this Sunday morning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You are a darling. So I'm going to be using this grater. I'm going to be using this grater to grate the cassava. Now, traditionally, we have our traditional graters that, I don't know, we have our Cameroonian traditional graters. They're long and some are very big. Some are very big. But we have the commercial ones that are still traditionally made, but they are very big. They are like this and tall. And then we have the regular ones that we use in our homes. They're a bit tall, but just the size. But I don't have that, so I'm going to be using the this one. I'm going to make use of this. So I'm going to start by grating my cassava. I'm going to grate our cassava. So we're going to grate our cassava. I'm using the side. Now, if you do not have a grater, you can go ahead and use a blender, or you can use a blender. I'm using the side because I want to get that traditional texture. I want us to get that traditional texture. All right, guys. I'm just sipping my water. Okay, so we're going to start by grating our cassava. So like I said, I'm using the side to get the traditional texture. You can use your grater, you can use your blender. If you have a good blender, you can go ahead and use your blender, but I'm going traditional. So, and this is where the work begins. So I'm just putting this here because I feel it's slippery. Yeah. So I was struggling because it was slippery. And you have to be careful with your hands, guys. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Stephen says always wondered what that sign was for. Never used it. Now you know. Now you know, Stephen. You can use it to grate your cassava. This is also a street food in Cameroon, but now you don't really find it in the streets. But see, I won't be throwing that. I'm gonna use this one to crush it. Yeah, I'm going to use that. This is what we do traditionally. When you grate it and you have that small piece left, you don't throw it away. You use a bigger one to just crush it. All right, guys. Or you can use a fork. Hi, Evangelist host. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. I give you thumbs up. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. My hands are fearful. Stephen. Stephen says his hands are fearful. Praise the Lord to everyone who is listening and watching. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Evangelist. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Oh, I think, no, it's still Saturday night in Jamaica. Yeah, it should be Saturday night in Jamaica. So happy Saturday evening. Stephen, you really have to be careful with this because, oh, especially when you're using the sharp traditional grater, it is really sharp and you have to be very careful. Guys, please remember to like the video. Kindly like the video. Feel free to share if you find it interesting. You can also join my membership. And feel free to click on the dollar sign if you're moved. If you're moved by what I'm doing and you want to support so we can have more videos. You can always click on the dollar sign and do the do. So you can see we have the small tiny one left. I'm gonna leave it here and I will use a bigger one. I'll use this big brother to crush it. I'm doing it very gently because this grater is very fragile. It's not as firm as my traditional grater. My traditional grater, it's made with wood on the sides, not plastic arms, but wood. And you can use as much force as you want. It doesn't mean that it doesn't get bad as well. It deteriorates as well. Praise the Lord to everyone who's watching. And even you are welcome, sis, from South Florida. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I used to watch some of your videos where you harvest mangoes, and I watched your last video. You visited your brother. I thought it was in Jamaica. Oh,
I'm sorry. Okay. Or maybe when you visited Jamaica, I don't know. Because there were some videos where you were eating mango. Like in the last video I watched, you visited your brother and he gave you so many fruits with some juice. I really wanted to try that fruit because I don't think I've ever tried it. Except you guys are calling it giving it a different name. Why we give it a different name? Because sometimes these things happen. We have different fruits, same fruits with different names. Alright, so can you see? You can see this is what. So you can blend it, but you might not get the same texture, guys. You get a good texture, but it might not be the same. I've never tried the grated one, so I can't say much. But one day we're gonna try. Why not? But I still love my traditional texture. I'm a village girl. Hi, Aussie. Steven says, I know I've ended up with bloody fingers before. Yes, it is not fun, you know. That is not fun. And those things hurt. They hurt. And with this, you can even end up with a bloody palm because sometimes we grate like this and then you can. Oh, delicious. How are you? Happy Sunday, my sister. Happy Sunday. I know it's Sunday in Nigeria. How are you doing? Are you getting ready for church? I'm also getting ready for church, but I'm just prepping this. So I still have about 2 hours. So I'll be done by then. Happy Sunday to everybody. Please remember to like the video as you join. Remember to like the video. And please feel free to share the video if you find it interesting or important and informative. If you find it informative, please share the video. I am grating cassava. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just grating some cassava. There's a lot of work. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Stephen, for the support. Sasa, thank you so much. I have my small one. I'm gonna go in with this. Again, we have to be gentle because this grater right here is fragile. And honestly, I will not advise people to use gloves. Honestly, I won't advise anyone to use gloves because just in case you have to mistakenly rub your hands on the grater, you might have plastic or rubber in your food. No, please. I will not. I'll go with my bare hands and I'll advise everyone to do that. Except you really have this very good, I don't know, I don't know if I'll call it industrial gloves or whatever, but just make sure you have clean and healthy hands and do this thing. God gave us hands for that. God gave us hands for that. I rarely use gloves. I use gloves sometimes when I'm dealing with pepper and I don't want it to burn my hands or Sometimes when I'm slicing a very big batch of vegetables, like we have a certain vegetable, the bitter leaf, it stains a lot, especially when the batch is very big. When I have a very big batch, yeah, I might use gloves. It just depends on my mood. If I don't feel like I'm gonna have that energy to wash my hands, or I don't want to stay with the stains on my hands. Sometimes I stay with the stains on my hands. You can stay with it. The stains can last 2 or 3 days. I stay with it, but there are moments that I don't feel like. Then I'm gonna wear gloves. But on a normal day, I'll just use my hands. Just have clean hands. Just have clean hands. I don't know if you saw what happened a while ago. You have to be very, very, very sensitive and very smart and very fast, because I almost grated my hand. I don't know, but I had to drop everything in. That's what I was saying with the gloves. It can, the gloves can even, the grater can grab the gloves or something, and you might end up hurting yourself. So it's better to use your bare hands. Why not? Why did God give you those hands, right? In the first place. So this right here, I won't be crushing it because it is really hard. It is the bottom of the cassava, and it's a bit very hard. It is very, very hard and rough. So this I'm gonna throw. You can see it is really, I don't know if you guys can see, but it is really, I don't know, it is really hard. It is hard. It is a hard part of the cassava. So I'll just throw that. And I have this small one. I'm gonna grate it. Thank you all for joining, guys. And then we have this small one. This small one, we're going to grate it to pound it. Thank you everybody for joining. If you're new here, guys, I am ChanaZie. I'm ChanaZie, and here we cook together. We cook together. I share the little things that my mom showed me. Yeah, I share the little things that my mom showed me in her beautiful kitchen. It was a traditional kitchen, but it was beautiful. I learned a lot. And I'm sharing it with you guys. We are almost done. This is the last one. We are almost done with cassava. Yes, yes, Evangelist, I'm careful. I am very careful. Yeah, I'm very careful. This is something that you have to be very careful when you're doing. You really have to be careful when you're doing. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with little wounds. So you have to be very, very careful. You have to be vigilant. You have to be fast. You have to be smart, and you have to be quick in reacting. This tool is small. I'm gonna use a grater or a fork. I'm gonna use a fork and do this. Take out that. So yeah, we are done grating. We are done. We are done. So I'm just trying to take off my grated cassava. So you can see I took out almost everything. Almost everything. Okay. So yeah, we are good. And we're gonna quickly wash this so it doesn't dry up. The moment it dries up, it becomes very difficult, like very difficult to, to clean and to wash. Hi, Bediana. Hi, good morning. Good morning, Bediana. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning. How are you doing, Bediana? So guys, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna push this on the side. We are gonna quickly wash these things so they don't get dry. When this one gets dry, it's going to be very difficult to wash. So we need to do this first before we continue with anything else. Diana, how are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, my sister. How are you doing? I'm just prepping. I was grating some cassava for those who just joined. I was grating some cassava for dinner. I'm going to be making some cassava fritters. is everyone doing this morning? So yeah, our stuff is clean now. We can continue with our next step. I'm going to share the next step. We're going to get to the next step. Let me just get this here. I'm just going to leave this here because I'll be needing it in a bit. I will be needing it in a bit. So now let's go to step number 2. Let's go to step number 2. Let me read the comments a little bit. Good morning. Bediana never sleeps. Bediana never sleeps. Oh, good morning. Good day, sir. Wow, your place. Wow, your place. You have cassava. Yes, of course, we have cassava. Ghana too, we have cassava, Bediana. Hi, good morning, Chindiari. How are you? I'm not a sir, big like, but good morning, everyone from Bediana. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank God for the gift of life. All right, thank you so much, sis. Thank you, everybody, for joining. So this is my grated cassava. This is cassava that I've grated. I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing what I am doing. Okay, so right. Going to the second step. I'll say step 2. Then we can continue. Okay, so our next step, we need to take out we need to strain the cassava. We need to take out the starch or the liquid that is there, because what we need is a dry dough. So I'm going to be using a cheesecloth, but in Cameroon we have some bags that we use, but I'm going to be using the cheesecloth. So I'm just going to transfer my cassava, my grated cassava, in this cheesecloth. So I'm transferring all my cassava in my cheesecloth. And I'm going to squeeze. The cassava was like $25 worth of work. Yes, it was. It was. It was. Okay, so here we are going on. So these are cassava. This are cassava, yeah. So we're going to squeeze it. You can see you can see the quantity of water that is there. You can see it has a lot of water. It has a lot of water. It has a lot of water. So let me get one of my tools that I'm going to use. guys just give me a minute. Anyway. Okay, so here I'm going to be using this. I got this. This is from Ghana. I got this from Ghana, but my bowl got broken. My oven bowl got broken, but I've been making good use of this. Very good use of this. So yeah, okay, so we're going to be squeezing this. You know, we're gonna squeeze this. We're going to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Now, usually back home, they'll make this. They're gonna use some big sticks. If the quantity is large, you're gonna use some big sticks and squeeze it thoroughly, and then they're going to a very heavy object on it, sometimes a very big log, sometimes a big stone, a big rock. Like those stones are reserved just for that. They're reserved for that process. So here we have, you can see the water, can you see the water? So we are still going to strain. I'm going to use this now to facilitate the squeezing because it's not easy. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm doing. So I'm going to come here. You can see, I think my hand was too high. So yeah, can you guys see me? Okay, so I'm going to wrap this like this. I'm going to use this my grinder. This is a grinder, then I will squeeze. I will squeeze. And I will squeeze. So you guys can see it has a lot of work. It has a lot of work. Okay, so I don't want to rip my cheesecloth. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like this. Yeah, you can see we need all this water to come out, so you can see, but I can't do this at a go. Yeah, that is why we need these heavy objects to place on it and let the water drip gradually. Yeah, but for a start, you always have to squeeze out some of the water, and you can see the quantity of water. You can see the quantity of water that came out of this. But I need to have something that is dry. I need to have a dry dough. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the next step. I'm going to go to step number 2. Is it step number 2 or step number 3? Is it step number 2 or step number 3? All right, so I'm gonna look at the comments later, so I need to throw away this water. I need to throw this water away. Then I'll put this here, and we're gonna come to this side a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to bring my fish to this other side. Bring my fish to this side, and we're going to see what I want to do. What I want to do. Okay. Okay, so let's focus the camera on this side now. I'm going to see if I can focus the camera on the wall there, because that's where I want to place it. I want to place my cassava for it to strain. I'm going to put my chopping board there. Then I'm going to take this and place it by the wall, so that, you know, I would have put it in the sink, but since I have things to do, so you see, I'm squeezing it and I'm holding it tight there. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm holding it tight, and the moment you hold it tight, water still continues dripping. Now I'm gonna grab something else. I'm going to grab something else. So guys, I have this stone. This stone is a bit heavy and it's okay for this quantity. If the quantity was very big, this would not mean anything. This will be very small. but this weight is enough for this quantity. Yeah, this weight is enough for the quantity, but I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me see. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm doing. I want to make sure that, okay, I think now is okay. I think now you guys can clearly see what I'm doing. Okay guys, so I'll show you guys this stone right here. This stone right here is what I'm going to be using. Alright, so I'm going to squeeze this again. You can see when I'm squeezing, you can see the more I squeeze, the more water drips. See, the more water drips. I don't need all this water, so and I can't spend all my hours on this thing. We need to let it continue dripping, so I'm going to place this thing like this, and I will place my stone on it. Yeah, I'm going to place my stone on it. Yeah, so it is tight and firm. After about 1 or 2 hours, I can come back and squeeze it a little bit because there will be definitely some space. Okay, so you can see our water will be dripping gradually. Our water will be dripping, 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 dripping. Let me read the comments. Stephen, I can sell very well and bring the dollar, Stephen. Stephen, you know I'm good in business. Sis, allow me to exit. All right, sis, I'm going to church. I'm getting ready for church. All right, sis, thank you so much. Thanks for your support. Thank you so much for opening the doors. You were the first to come in here. Thank you so much. Please, I want to prepare for church, my beloved people of God. Thank you, sis. Chana, careful. Jim Daddy's eyes are on your board. Cheese Club. Cheese Club. Board and Cheese Club. Bye, everyone from Grace Marco. Alright, guys. So, this is what we have. Yeah, this is what we have. Now, we're going to let that rest. And we're going to come to this other side of the kitchen and see how we can, how we can prep our fish. We're going to wash our fish. I will just wash this thing here. Just take out this thing and we're going to go ahead and wash our fish. Just give me a minute. So you can see this is what happens in the village. Yeah, this is what happens in Cameroon. Not only in the village, but this is what happens in Cameroon. You prep it like this, and then you allow it to sit and strain. It's gonna drain that water. The weight on it is going to make sure all the water keeps up. Be careful, Stephen. Okay. So I'm just going to blend this. And thus you're going to permit me run to the loo. I've been drinking water, so you know when you drink water, you know what happens when you drink water. So I've been drinking water, and so give me a minute, please. I'll be back. Okay, all right. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to this cassava later, but for now, we're gonna come here and get ready, get our fish ready. Okay, guys. So we're gonna get our fish ready. All right, now so let's come closer. Let's go close to the sink. Yeah, we're close to the sink. That's where we're going to do our washing. We're gonna wash our fish. So this fish right here needs to be clean. We're gonna clean this fish. Okay. When you read the comments a little bit, be careful, Stephen, make I'm watching that. Stephen, hope you're going to church today. Let us go and worship Maker. Chingedi, I'm following you in from a distance. Okay. All right, so we're gonna wash our fish, guys. We are going to wash our fish. I had put in water earlier because it was frozen. You can still see there's still some ice on this one. The water is very cold. Water is very cold. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean my fish. I don't know about you. I don't know if you like eating fish head, but me, oh my God. There's no fish without its head, guys. This thing called fish head is awesome. I love it. I love it. That is where the goodness lies. That is where the goodness lies. I don't know, but some people do not like eating it. Some people do not like eating fish head. Some people don't like seeing the eyes, you know. But I just love my fish to be cute. I love my fish to be fish. Because, you know, sometimes you see some fishes, they are so ugly and they look weird. I don't like that kind of fish. I want my fish to be fish. I like my fish to be fish, guys. I like my fish to be fish and I love it. When my fish is fish, my fish has to look like fish, and I'll gladly enjoy everything. Hi, Maureen. Oh my God. Maureen, how are you? Happy Sunday. Wow, Maureen, welcome in. It's been forever, Maureen. I was at your house yesterday, anyways. I was at your house watching you talk about how do you guys call this? Your famous Oga something. Oga what? Oga Obina. I don't know what is wrong with this Oga Obina. You Kenyans are. I mean, I have noticed you guys talk a lot about this guy. I think I even dropped a comment on, like that. You guys talk a lot about this Oga Obina. I was at your place yesterday, but I've hardly seen you live. So, but it's been a while. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How is your little prince doing? I hope he's good. I barely had some notifications, so I usually just go and look for people, and that's how I came to your house here today. Guys, I'm just cleaning my fish. I don't know if everybody cleans fish, but I know some people don't like it. And I know some people don't even like, some people just like going for the fillets, but guys, I love my fish to be fish. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Lydia. Lydia, how are you? Welcome in, my sister. Lydia, how are you? How are you doing? I watched one of your videos and I can't remember the title, but it was so lovely. It was so traditional. Oh my God, it was so traditional. And I want to believe you took a lot of pictures in that place. I want to believe you took a lot of pictures in that place. The view was very nice. It was really beautiful. Welcome in everybody. Happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday, Lydia. Happy Sunday, Lydia. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Let me read the comments a little bit. God bless you all. See you all soon. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Evangelist. Thank you so much. Host, God bless you and your family and your channel. See you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Evangelist. God bless you more. God bless you more. I'm just cleaning my fish, guys. I am just cleaning my fish. This fish right here is very oily and very juicy. Oh, it's yummy. You just have to make sure you clean your fish thoroughly. Thoroughly. Hi, how are you? How are you doing, Timaya? Thank you so much for coming. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, darling. How are you doing? I'm so sorry about your channel. I am so sorry. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, Timaya. Guys, please, you can connect to Timaya if you're not connected yet. I heard she lost her main channel and she's trying to grow this one. So please, guys, you can join her channel and support her. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't have those details, but that's what I heard on a certain live stream. And I was like, you know, when they were saying connect to Timaya, connect to Timaya, I said I'm connected to her already. I said I'm connected to her already, not knowing that it was actually a new channel. I didn't know she was building from scratch again. It's very hard, guys. It is really hard. So those who might be replaying the video, for those who come and replay the video later, guys, if you are listening to me, you can click on Timaya. It is T dot then MAYAS, I think, yeah. You can click on that. You can search that name and then subscribe so she can. I think she was struggling to get 50 subscribers so she can start going live. So guys, I don't know if she has been able to achieve that goal, or guys, you can always join and support her. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody. I'm just washing some fish. Fish. I'm just cleaning my fish, getting ready for dinner. Earlier we grated some cassava. We grated some cassava. I'm gonna show you guys later. This will just joining. guys, you just need to make sure, you know, you clean your fish thoroughly. Just take your time and clean that thing thoroughly because you're gonna enjoy it. And I'm just washing the head, the inside of the head, because I love the head. That's why I use the knife to scrub the inside. I love eating the head, and many other people too. Though some people might not like eating the head, but me, I am a fan of fish head. I am a fan. I love it. I love it. I know some people do not stand the bones, some people do not stand the skin, but me, you see the head and the bones, you can take the flesh. You can take the flesh, but you know. Look at the comments. Good morning to everybody. Hi Robert. Good morning, bro. How are you? Happy Sunday. Are you back? Are you back from vacation? How are you doing? How was your vacation? Hope you had fun. Good morning, Chana. I'm going to bed. It's 1 a.m. in the morning here in the USA. Oh, have some rest, Robert. Have some rest. Enjoy your sleep. It is Sunday morning. I'm getting ready for church, but I'm just prepping my lunch. Hi Gia, how are you? Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. You can always replay the video. Please replay the video just in case you missed it. And you can always replay to see where I started and what I have done so far. If you came, towards the end or in the middle, please always replay and feel free to share the video. Kindly share the video. Kindly share the video so others can join. Kindly share so others can join. Evangelist, you're still here. Thank you so much. You're still here. I thought you had left. Thank you so much. So you can see even from the color of your water that your fish is getting clean. From the water of your the color of your water, you can tell that your fish is basically getting clean. Yeah. Goodbye, Evangelist. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't know you were still here. Thank you so much. I'm just adding some salt. also going to add some lemon. I'm going to use half, and I'll use half later. So I'm gonna let this sit here while we just clean this and allow it to rest in that water. And there's salty water, salty and lemon water. And we're gonna wash this thing. It is very cold. Cold, 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 cold.
going to come back to our cassava and look at what we did with our cassava and what is happening to the cassava. So here, guys, you can see the cassava has been resting nicely, so we need to squeeze it again. We need to squeeze it again. So here, I'm gonna squeeze it again. Can you see the water dripping? I still have water dripping. Okay. Now I'm gonna place my spoon again. Okay. So there we go. And we're gonna come back to our fish, rinse it again, and then so those who are just joining, I grated this cassava this morning, and I'm taking out the liquid or the starch. You can actually use that starch to on your dresses. You know, you can use that and. And add more firmness to your dresses. Yeah, this is where we have to be careful, guys. We have to be careful. So you can see water is still dripping. I'm gonna let this thing sit for hours. Maybe I'm gonna do this after church, so it's gonna sit here for hours so we can really strain all the water. Yeah. So yeah. Now let's come back to our fish. Let's come back to our fish. Let's come back to our fish. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm gonna come back to our fish. So here is our fish. I allow it to sit a little bit in salty water. I have washed it again with the salty water. You can see our water is very clean, meaning that our fish is really clean. You can see our fish here. Just make sure you wash your fish thoroughly. And this is the smallest fish. Oh. Okay. So this is going to be our last wings. This is going to be the last wings. Ooh, it's so cold. Yeah, this is our last wings. Our fish is nicely washed. Our fish is nicely cleaned. I'm gonna quickly take a colander and transfer it to a colander. Ruby, how are you? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm getting ready for. I'm getting my. I'm prepping for my dinner, but I'm also getting ready for church. So I'm just gonna put my fish here. Okay. So the water can drip. And I will call my fish, guys. I will call my fish. Okay. I'm just calling my fish. Okay. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of salt on this. I'm going to season it when I come back from church, but for now I'm just sprinkling a little bit of salt. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt, but the seasoning proper, I'm gonna do it after church. And I'm gonna squeeze this remaining lime on it. Some people say they sprinkle sprinkle lime on fish to take out the fishy smell, but I don't think that's the reason. It adds more taste. It enhances the taste of the fish. But I don't know how you want to eat fish. You don't want to get the fish taste from it. But this actually enhances the fish, the flavor. Okay. So our fish is good to go. Our fish is good to go. Hi, Uncle. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, sis. How are you doing? Thanks for coming, sis. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm well. I'm doing great. I'm just getting myself ready. I'm just prepping for dinner quite ahead of time. Quite ahead of time because I'll be going to church and we're just gonna have some grilled fish. Okay, so I'll just let this fish sit in and How is everybody doing this morning? How is everyone doing this morning? Some clean. I'm gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for later use. We're gonna be using this later, guys. I'm going to be using this fish in the evening. Guys, this clean flame is the last time I'm buying this brand. It's a crazy brand. It's a crazy brand. Okay, so I'm gonna refrigerate this. I'm gonna let it sit in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put it down here. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. Our fish is clean, nicely prepped. Like it, Amara. Hi Amara, how are you? Hi. Happy Sunday, sis. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm fine, thank you. I am fine, thank you. How are you? How are you doing? How are your babies doing? How are your babies doing? I'm fine. I'm just getting ready for church. My early morning prep. I'm just rounding up. And I'm gonna, I have about 45 minutes to finish and get ready. So I'm ready. I'm basically ready for, for evening, for dinner. I don't know if I'll go live when I'm doing the dinner or I'll just make a long video. I don't know. It just depends on my mood. It depends on my mood. Yeah, it just depends on my mood. How is everybody doing this Sunday morning? Hope you have sweet drinks. For those who are just joining, guys, I grated some cassava. I'm going to make some cassava fritters as well. Hi, Lizzie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Lizzie says good morning. Sister Chi and Sis Annie. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So, guys, I grated some cassava in the morning. You can always replay and see what I did in the morning. I grated some cassava. So, and now I'm taking out the liquid, the starch, because I just need to have some dried dough. I'm going to be using it for my fritters in the evening. That is what we're going to have. So, yeah. I'm just showing you guys those two are just joining. But we're going to squeeze it one more time before we leave. So this is actually grated cassava. But let's just wash here and then round up. I have about 45 minutes, or let me say 42 minutes to get ready and leave for church. Or let's say 1 hour. Let me just say 1 hour. Let me say 1 hour. Like, I don't usually make early morning breakfast because I practically do not eat early in the mornings. But usually if I have, for those who know, I have my kids who come around. There are about 9 of them. So whenever they come around, they're more than 9 anyways. Sometimes they're 5, sometimes they're 6, sometimes they're 9. So when I have them around, then I do make breakfast. I do make breakfast on Sunday morning because they usually come on weekends. But this weekend, if they don't come all on all weekends. Once in a while they come around, and at that time, how do you want it? Long. Very long. No, really long. Very long. That's too long.
That's what I was doing my hair.
Not there.
Yeah.
I've not done it that long.
It was you, but that's what I was doing my hair. Yeah.
Okay, ma. No. I'll cut it. What are we having today? I'm well, or could not continue my stream yesterday. Network was really bad. Lizzie, we are not cooking anything. I'm just getting myself ready. I grated some cassava, but we are going to be having it in the evening anyway. In the evening, we're going to be making some cassava fritters. We're going to be having some cassava fritters. So in the evening, I'm not sure if I'm going to go live or I'm just going to go ahead and make my and make a long video, but I'll definitely shoot it either ways. Either I make a long video or I go live. So I just want to show you guys this, and then I'm gonna round up. So here, this is the cassava. I still want to strain it again. I need to squeeze it a little bit more so that I can get the water. You can see I've been squeezing this for, so you can see this is some of the water dripping. So when I leave it there, those who were here from the beginning, you will see that we still have some water, and this is still some of the water here. So I'm just gonna clean this place and then we're gonna continue. So we're gonna squeeze it a little bit more, and then we're gonna go. I don't know if you guys have cassava fritters where you are. In Cameroon, it's one of our snacks. It's very delicious, very delicious. But it's a bit demanding. To be honest. It's a bit demanding, especially if you're making it for a very big family, it's demanding, and also if you're doing it for commercial purposes, we have people who do it to sell. It's some kind of street food as well, so it's really demanding. So, but it used to be very cheap And nowadays you don't even see it again because things have changed. I don't know. Things have changed and people don't do some of those things. You don't see some of these things anymore. We don't see some of these traditional snacks anymore. You don't see people hawking them in the streets because things have become so expensive, and I think people don't, they don't get a turnover. And so we're just gonna squeeze it again, guys. I used this is my Ghanaian grinder. Where are my Ghanaian people in the house? I use this grinder. I love it, and I'm using it jealously, guys. I am using it jealously. The bowl got broken. I don't know when I'm gonna get another bowl. Every time I order, it comes broken. It doesn't. It doesn't get to me in a whole piece because it's made from clay. It's a clay bowl, so it's very fragile and sometimes it's rough handled and the thing gets broken. So you can see we still have water dripping. This is still water dripping. So as I was saying, it's quite demanding, but back home they're going to put a very heavy object. I don't have a very heavy object and my quantity is not very big, so I'm just using a cheesecloth to do this thing. Then I'm gonna put this small stone that I have. By the way, the stone is enough for this. The weight is enough for this quantity. So I've twisted it really hard, and then I placed my stone, and you see how the water will be dripping slowly, gradually. It drips like a drop at a time. It's a drop at a time. Yeah, I'm breathing like I was climbing a mountain. Yeah, it looks like fufu. Actually, it looks like fufu. You are another village girl. You are a village girl just like me. Yes, it looks like fufu. So this is also how we tie this is how we tie water fufu. I don't know. It's some kind of fermented fufu as well that we make. We call it water fufu. We eat it with Eru, what you guys call afang soup, but ours is a bit different because ours is harder. We use more of how do you call this leaf? This Nigerians, how do you call this leaf? Is it the ugu leaf? I think we use more of the ugu leaf. Why you guys use more of the water leaf? Yeah, so that's the difference. It's cooked almost in the same way, and the difference again is you guys pound your leaves, the ugu leaf. I'm not sure I'm using the right. I'm not sure, but I think it's the ugu leaf. Yeah, you guys pound it, but we don't. We just slice them thinly and we use them, and it's the vegetable. The end result is supposed to be a little bit harder, while the Nigerian one is really like very soft, very soft. So yeah, the water fufu, we usually use it to eat that soup, the Eru. We call it Eru, but you guys call it, I think, afang soup. Yeah, you guys call it afang soup. So yeah, I'm that. Let me see. Well, Chana, I need to follow you on this clean eating. All right, Amara. Okay, we need to try. Today you're having soup and swallow will not allow. You can always have your swallow, but you can reduce the quantity of swallow and add the soup, especially if it's vegetable. You can add the soup. Even me, I love swallow. Don't mind me, I love swallow, but you can always reduce the quantity of swallow and then add more soup. Oh my goodness. Okay, it looks like fufu. Lizzie, you can't say my mind. No be me talk sis Amio. That English name. Oh, that English name come make am sound like English food. Okay, guys. So guys, it's morning. I know it's morning wherever you are. I know it's morning in Nigeria. I know it's morning Amara, I'm not very sure where you're located, but I want to believe that it's morning. If you're here, it is either morning or night. Yeah. Some people are sleeping right now, but most people who are here are either waking up or getting ready to go to bed. I don't know. I don't know. So, um, I'm just cleaning and then I'll just drink some of my water. I was about saying, okay, what I was trying to say was, I was saying that it's morning. Have you guys had your water? That is part of the clean eating, Amara. Have you had your water this morning? Have you had your water in the morning? Um, I had my water. I was just sipping while I had some, how they call it? I had some apple cider vinegar water in the morning, and I just continued with some little water. I've just been sipping my water, so yeah. So I'm gonna get ready and run to church. You know, Sister Precious was here, but she left for church. She left for church, so I'm gonna leave this thing here. It's going to drip, 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 drip. It's going to drip, 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 drip. It was quite hard, guys. It was quite hard. Please feel free to share the video, and you can always replay to see what I did. You watch my vlog, you should know. You don't uh you don't know where I'm located, China. I will arrest. I can't remember, but I know you're not in Nigeria. I think you're not in Nigeria. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. I think you're not in Nigeria, but I don't know the exact country. I don't know if you're in the UK. I think you're in the UK. I'm sorry, but I know you are not in Nigeria, but I cannot remember the exact country. I know you are not in Nigeria because I know I watched one of your videos, and you had African dance, and you had different nations. I remember Cameroon was represented, Nigeria was represented. I can remember, I can recall these videos, but I cannot remember exactly where you're located. I'm sorry, please don't arrest me. I'm gonna make sure I know where you're located by the end of, I can't say by the end of today because my Sundays I'm rarely on YouTube streets on Sundays, yeah, because my Sundays are always, you know. So yeah, but I will make sure. Oh, you are in Qatar. Really? I thought you were, oh really? I thought you were in the UK. Okay, so how is Qatar? How is Qatar? How is the heat dealing with you? Is it heat? Is it hot or cool now in Qatar? Oh, okay. Me too, I don't joke with my people at all. Look at this lazy. Oh God, Fufu is life. Fufu is life. I don't know who created that thing, but Fufu is life. We need to give those ancestors some praise. Fufu is life, but we should just try and have more vegetable, more soup, and then reduce the quantity of fufu. But I know the feeling to swallow is something else. Mm, yeah, home cook. Home cook, do you like fufu? No, but home cook, I watch her videos. Home cook eats clean. She eats clean as well. Yeah, she eats clean. So I'm just having some water. I used a straw because I had I'm not drinking regular water with straw, please don't get me wrong. The straw just stayed here because I had I had apple cider vinegar before. The first water I had was apple cider vinegar, and it's really really hard to drink apple cider vinegar like that. It is easier to drink using a straw, and you kind of protect your teeth as well, and then it is easy because apple cider vinegar is very pungent. So but when you use a straw, if you are like me, if you're like me, because I find it very difficult drinking apple cider vinegar directly. It is so strong and pungent. So if you are having that difficulty, you can use a straw. It is going to help you drink your water, your apple cider vinegar. You won't feel like you were drinking apple cider vinegar because it just goes, just push your straw right at the back there. just push your straw right at the back, and yeah, and you're gonna enjoy it. I eat fufu but once in a month. Guys, I am struggling with my tripod. I don't know, I was explaining this to somebody. So my phone dropped and just went off. Yay. Oh my goodness. I'm here. My phone dropped, and and it went off. It went off. It just went off. But I'm back. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you so much for your patience. Thanks for your time. Thank you so much, beautiful ladies. Okay. Okay, so we are back. The phone is okay, sis. The phone is okay. This phone is really at risk. I'm really torturing this phone. Honestly, I am torturing this phone. I'm torturing this phone. I'm telling you guys. Eh? I was reading one comment from Sister Home Cook. Home Cook said, Home Cook said, I eat fufu but once in a month. Can I try that? Can I? The thing is, I don't know about you guys, but in Cameroon we have different types of fufu. Today I might want to eat fufu corn, then the next day I might want to eat water fufu, then the next day I might want to eat achu. They're all swallows. Like we have a variety of swallows. But I'm just trying to I'm trying to eat less of the fufu and more of the complements, because most of the complements are vegetables or soups. So, but it's not easy. This fufu of a thing is dealing with everybody. It's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, she says, home cook said, if I see my favorite soup, I will eat every day. What's your favorite soup, sis? Do I even have a favorite soup? I don't think I have a favorite soup. I don't think I have a favorite soup. I don't know. I just eat the soups. I like the soups, but I easily get tired. So if I eat, let's say I eat today, tomorrow, I want to eat a different soup, but I like all of them. Though there are some soups that I don't like eating with certain complements, with certain type of fufu, like cabbage. We have a certain soup called Ndolle. Some people eat it with fufu. I really hate it. I hate it with fufu corn. With fufu corn, yeah. I really like. I've hated it from childhood, and I've never liked it. Not even today. Not even today. I still hate that combination. I hate that combination. You know, when my mom used to cook that thing, my siblings and I mean, we felt like she was punishing us. We would just keep crying. What I used to do is I'll eat my fufu separately and I eat the soup separately. That combination doesn't go for me. It is something I don't like. But if you see how people enjoy this combination, oh my god. If you see how people enjoy this combination, dole and fufu corn, oh my goodness. You find people ordering it in restaurants. I'm like, are they okay? Are they okay? Then we also have there's some cabbage, like cabbage sauce. It is made from cabbage with peanut or egusi. If you make that with, I'll eat it with eba. What you guys call eba, we call it gari fufu. I'll eat it with eba, but not with fufu corn. Not with fufu corn. I hate that combination. Oh God, help me. These are the two combinations I have hated all my life, as a kid, as an adult. And I think I'll hate it even as, I don't know, an ancestor. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. If I see my favorite Sister, tell me your favorite soup. Let me prepare it for you. Oh, look how lazy, how sweet. I like vegetable soup a lot. Oha soup or bitter leaf. If I eat fufu every week, I won't be able to swallow it at some point. Oh, okay. I will send bitter leaf soup to you right away. I will send bitter leaf soup to you right away. I've tried the oha soup. I think I've cooked it. I was taught how to cook the oha soup by one of my Nigerian friends. She's Igbo. She taught me how to cook the oha soup. Yeah, but I don't really like it. I don't know. I don't really like it. But I cooked it. I cooked it and it was nice, but it's not my thing. Yeah, it's not my thing. But it is nice. It is nice. It is nice. Maybe because it's something I'm not very used to. Maybe it's because it's something I'm not very used to. Or maybe because when we cooked it, she explained to me that you guys use the palm nut, palm nuts, the palm nut juice, but we didn't have the palm nut juice because we are not at home. So we used the shop bought palm nut juice, and we added a little bit of palm oil. We added a bit of palm oil. Though she says that's what her mom does. Her mom usually adds a little bit of palm oil, but she said traditionally you guys don't add palm oil. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, but it was nice. I've had it like 3 or 4 times. I've had it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. So, but I would prefer it to the afang soup. I will prefer it to the afang soup because your afang soup is very soft. So I'll prefer the oha soup. If I have to make a choice, if I have to go for one, if I have to go for either the afang soup or the oha soup, I will go for the oha soup because the afang soup is the contrast of what we eat, the contrary of what we eat. Yours is very soft and ours is really hard. It's not really hard, but you can really taste the difference. Yours is really tender, it's really soft, and ours you can feel the vegetables, you can chew the vegetables. Yeah, those leaves are really hard. We use less of water leaf. So I will go for the oha soup if I have to choose between the afang soup and the oha soup. I'll go for the oha soup. Yeah, because I have my Eru. Yeah. Hi, Brother Robon. Robon is in the building. Robon, how are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? You don't eat peanut soup? You don't eat peanuts? You don't eat egusi? Wow. Wow. Oh, never had afang soup. Are you a Nigerian? Mm. Wow. Wow. Why haven't you had it? Because you don't like it or because it is not your tribe's food? Vegetable soup, one of my favorite. Okay. It is nice as well. Yeah, I've done that. I've had that. It's nice. It is nice. Brother Robin, happy Sunday. How are you doing? Happy Sunday morning. We won't be here for too long. We're going to be rounding soon. I'm just doing a last chit chat because in about, let's say in about 6 minutes. Yeah, in about 6 minutes, I'm going to be rounding up because I need to get ready and go to church. Yeah, I can eat peanut soup with any swallow, also with rice. Yeah, we cook peanut soup with rice. We cook peanut soup. When we are cooking our peanut soup to have with swallow, we do add okra most often. We add okra to our peanut soup to eat with swallow. Yeah, and then we have peanut soup that goes with in a peanut soup. We can go with cabbage. You can add cabbage to it. It's a different thing altogether. Then we have Ndolle that is made from peanut, but it's not roasted peanuts. It is blanched peanuts, so that is also something completely different. Then we have something that we made with peanut. It's like pudding. It's like peanut cake or pudding. Yeah, it is so delicious. We eat it with. You can have it with plantain, with sweet potato, with bobolo. You can have it with bread. Oh my god, it's so lovely with bread. It is so delicious with bread. Oh, sis, chio, the thing where you don't like plenty. I don't like. Ah, oh yeah, the that thing called periwinkles. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, I don't eat that thing. Yeah. So you can actually eat our Eru because we do not add that in Eru. We don't add it in Eru, but some people, the Bayangi people add snails, but you can always leave the snails out. Yeah, you can always leave snails out. I'm not a fan of snails as well, so you can always leave that out. You can just make your Eru with cow skin, kanda, or what you guys call pomor, meat, smoked fish, and all of this. Oh, I remember when I went to Nigeria and oh my god, I saw these periwinkles in the afang. So when I saw the afang soup, I thought it was Eru. So I was like, oh. Then I saw it. Oh god, I was like, ooh, no, please. But I see how people enjoy it and suck the this. Oh god. So me, I'm home cook. We can, at least home cook can eat my Eru because it doesn't have periwinkles. It doesn't have periwinkles. Oh goodness. Ooh, yo, Pomo is very nice. You're missing a lot. You're missing a lot. Yeah, snails. Yeah, we can do away with snails, but you know, the thing is, you can always cook these things without those things. You can always cook your afang soup without. You can always cook your afang soup without the periwinkles. I don't think it's a must. I don't think it's a must. Yeah, because I think that people who live in areas where they will never find periwinkles, when they cook the afang soup, they will. They will. Like I said, I have my Igbo friend. She likes afang soup. Actually, she loves. It's her favorite. One of her favorites. But she doesn't always have periwinkles, so she does it without the periwinkles. But she does it. She does. Yeah, I like snails, so especially for stew. Lizzie, you like food. Lizzie, it's like you like food. Sister Amara says, Sister Chia, beg, bring them for me. Oh my goodness. Amara, home cook, you have so many people who are ready to grab those things that you don't want to eat. Give it to them. They're ready. Give it to them. Oh, snails is my favorite protein, and that thing is expensive. Snails are expensive. Say una the miso. Ah, no, thank you. Stay with your periwinkles. Lizzie says I like food, oh, but it doesn't even show on you. You don't, you know, you're so slim. You're so slim, Lizzie. So slim and sexy, hot. It is very expensive. It is very expensive. Yeah, it is very expensive. But yeah, it is packed with nutrients. It really has health benefits. Yeah. Sometimes it is even doctors even prescribe it and ask people to eat it. Back home, they ask people to eat it. Yeah, snails are very expensive. Yeah, they are. They're very expensive. Oh, and you Nigerians, you have those very big ones, huge. You guys have the very big ones. You have the very very big ones. In Cameroon, we don't really have the those very big ones. Guys have those ones that are, I mean, they look like somebody's hand. They're so big. Oh God. It is very nutritious. It is very nutritious. You even have doctors ask people to eat it. Yeah, it is very nutritious. It is. I eat it, but it's not something that I can sit and crave for. I can see it and I don't touch. It is something that I can see and I don't go for it. Yeah. If I see let's say I have it and fish, I'll go for fish. But you see people crave, no matter how expensive it is. If I see it and fish is cheaper, I'll still go for fish. But you have people that will, oh my God, my siblings, oh God, they will dive with it like, but me, I don't fancy it. It's something that it's just normal. It's just there. It's something that I'll eat just because I've been asked to eat. But if I have a choice, no. It's just, I can count the number of times I've eaten snails. Yeah, I can count the number of times. I wasn't eating it before. I wasn't eating it because my mom doesn't eat it. But I wasn't eating it before. I just started eating it not long ago uh, because of the benefits and all. But it is something that ah, I'll just say ah, if you can understand. Ah. But my sisters are big on it. My sisters are big on snails. They love it. They love snails. But me, I just eat it. Like, if you give me 5 snails, I might eat 2 and I'm done. I'm done. That's how much I don't value it. Yeah. I might eat 1 or 2 and I'm okay. But you see, fish, fish. I love fish so much. I love fish, but my fish needs to be pretty. My fish needs to be fish. My fish needs to look like fish. You know that sometimes you see some fish as some fishes are so ugly. Like they're so ugly. They've got very ugly eyes and ugly heads. Some of them have very ugly colors. Yeah, there's some. Sometimes you go to the supermarket, you see some of them so weird, so ugly. I don't want to eat ugly fish, but I love fish. I love fish. Then um, chicken and meat, yeah, they come after fish anyway. They come after fish. Yeah, my mom wasn't eating snails. My mom had so many things she wasn't eating. My mom wasn't eating snails. She wasn't eating pork. My mom wasn't eating pork. My dad was eating pork. My dad too wasn't eating snails. Um, then my mom wasn't eating goat meat. So we had a special pot in our house. We had a special pot in our house meant for those things because my dad loved them. My dad loved there's this I don't know if you guys know it. Um uh, how do you call it again? Palm nut maggots. Yeah, I'll call it that way. Palm nut maggots. They come from palm nuts. They're big with they're white, cream whitish in color with a big black or brown head. My dad used to love that. My dad loved it. And my mom would not even want to see it. So when my dad buys this thing, that pot, there was that pot. That pot was that was my dad's pot to cook those his kind of things that my mom, if you cook it, if you touch it a general pot, my mom will never eat from that pot. Wait. I eat goat meat, but I don't like it. I eat it if it is nicely made and
It doesn't have that strong smell. Goat meat smells very strong, so it's not my thing. And my mom wasn't eating it at all. At all, my mom wasn't eating it. So we had this pot. My dad would always stir fry those. You can Google. You can Google. You can Google. Palm nut maggots. Yeah, I think you're gonna see it. If you Google palm nut maggots, you will see it. My dad loved it, but my mom doesn't even want to see it. Just the sight of it. Oh my goodness. And then pork as well, pork meat. My mom didn't want to see it, so there was that particular pot that we're gonna cook it in there and enjoy it. Sometimes, as a kid, sometimes I used to be confused. Is it good to eat it or not? Why is mom not eating it? Why is my mom not eating it? And why is my dad eating it? Oh my goodness. Wait. But my mom didn't eat that. She didn't eat goat meat as well. My mom was more on beef and fish, beef, fish, chicken. Then sometimes prawns. Yeah, beef, fish, chicken, and yeah. Oh, goat meat. Another thing I don't like here says home cooked. Me too. I don't like goat meat. It's not. I don't like goat meat. But I see Nigerians love it a lot. They value it, and the thing is, I don't know why people value this. Even in my country, in my village, goat meat is the traditional meat. Is a traditional meat. If you have to cook our traditional dishes, it goes with goat meat. Um, yeah, those dishes are made with some, for some traditional ceremonies. What they require is goat meat. They're gonna cook goat meat for some kind of celebration, some kind of funerals, that celebrations, and all of those things. They're gonna cook goat meat. They're gonna cook the hard chicken. We call it country fowl, the very hard chicken. Yeah. So that's it. That's. But these things, it just depends on how you were brought up, how you grew, and your taste buds as well. But they are all things that people eat. The other day, somebody asked me if I eat snails. I said yeah, but I don't fancy it. And she said she's asking because she has not seen me. Um, she has not seen a video of me cooking snails. I said no, I have a video of snails, but it was just sauteed snails, just one. I just have one video, I think. I just have one video. Snails are things that I can eat two snails in in a year or more. Yeah, in a year or more. In 2 years, I will not even be able to eat a plate of snails. Yeah. And I was telling them the kind of things that we eat. Maybe home cook will not eat this as well. I eat grasshoppers. I eat grasshoppers. I know Ugandans eat grasshoppers as well. These things are lovely. You stir fry them. Oh my god, they are so crunchy and with a little bit of pepper. Hey, Jesus Christ. Jesus, no, I don't know. I can't even stand close to snake. No, please. I can't even stand close to snake meat. Oh my god. Lizzie. Yes, grasshoppers. Oh god. They are so delicious. They are so delicious. Oh my goodness. They are so delicious. Yeah, people are always surprised. My colleague used to be very surprised when I told them, oh, I eat grasshoppers. I eat grasshopper. Then there was a time I was opportune to have the grasshoppers. I took it to work and all of them were screaming like, oh. But I have one colleague, she's Filipina. That lady can try everything. She eats like anything that somebody eats, she's gonna try. She tried it and she was like, it's very nice. Can you give me some? Let me get it to my husband. Let me take it to my husband so my husband can also try it. This lady can eat everything. Everything. She will try my dishes. She will complain it has pepper, but she will still request for some, you know. Oh my god. But yeah, I eat grasshoppers. They are delicious. I eat what is another weird thing? Um termites. We eat termites. We eat termites. We eat termites. These things are very healthy. These things are very healthy. They're packed with proteins. Yeah, they are packed with natural healthy proteins. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ooh. No, I cannot stand them. We eat and I also watched a documentary. Ugandans also eat Ugandans eat termites, but they eat it raw. They eat it when it's still alive. I don't know. They wrap it in leaves. I don't know for how many days, but when they're eating it, it is still, alive. I don't know how they eat it, but for us, we take out the wings, we saute it, we stir fry it with some pepper and some salt, and we enjoy it. It is lovely. It is lovely, but not raw. But Ugandans eat it raw, and I heard it's very expensive. That it is very expensive. The documentary that I watched, I don't know. Lizzie says when it comes to meat, I am very picky. Yeah, I am. With meat, I have particular meats that I eat. But hey, I eat monkeys. I know home cook is going to scream. Home cook is going to scream. I eat monkeys. Home cook. I eat monkeys. I eat porcupines. Yeah, I eat porcupines. These are things that I ate growing up because my dad used to bring them home. He would buy a whole porcupine and we're going to prep it together. We used to love prepping. We just sit by the kitchen. He's going to tell us some funny stories. Oh, it's just now that I know those stories were not real. He'll tell us stories and then we're going to prep this together. My mom used to eat porcupines as well. We call it it's bushmeat, yeah? Bushmeat. So I eat porcupines, I eat monkeys. Hey. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't eat octopus. I don't eat those. For seafoods, oh my goodness, I'm very picky. Seafood. You Yes, I've cooked with porcupine. I cooked with a smoked one. Yeah, I've cooked with porcupine, but I've not had the fresh ones. But the smoked ones, yes. But I've not had monkeys in a long while. In a very, very, very long while. Very long. I think ever since I lost my dad. I've not had monkey meat. But if I see it, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, I've not had monkey meat in a long while. The thing is, I'm very we have areas in my country where they sell this cooked meat, this type of bush meat, but to me, I'm very scared. I don't like to go there because I'm not very sure of what kind of meat they're selling. But what my dad used to bring was he'll bring a whole monkey or like a whole porcupine. You're very sure, you're very certain. He was very certain that what we are having is what it's been called. If it's monkey, it's monkey we are having. If it's porcupine, it's porcupine we are having. But going to buy this already cooked meats, no, 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 no. That's why I've not had monkey in a long while. Alright guys, so we are about to round up. We're gonna be rounding up guys. I need to get ready for church. I'm running really late, so I'm gonna see you guys on the streets. I need to end this live stream now. I'm gonna see you guys on the street. But let me see. Let me see if I can ooh, I don't know if I can rate somebody. Let me see if I can rate somebody. Let me just see if I can rate somebody. I might rate the person that I will not be there to support, but I'm going to rate someone. Ooh, okay. I don't know. I'm not seeing people live. I'm not seeing, I don't want to go where we're going to be kicked out. I don't want to go where we are going to be kicked out, guys. Well, I'm not seeing anybody. Okay. Alright. These people will be, this is mostly, oh God, I don't know. Guys, I'm not seeing anybody live. I'm not seeing, let's go to Bediana, but I think she'll be having a silent live stream. Now, let's go to Bediana. I'm going to rate Bediana. I'm not sure she's, okay. So we're going to go to Bediana, guys. We're going to go to Bediana, and I have to run. Oh, Mama Mina! Yo, Sister Mina. Yay, good morning. Good morning, big sis. How are you? It's been ages. Where have you been? Mama Mina. Mama Mina, where have you been? Mama Lisco, welcome in. Big sis, how are you? How is Douala? Good morning, happy Sunday. Yay, I'm not kicking you out. I didn't even notice you were here. Been so busy. Yeah, I watched your last video and you mentioned you've been so busy. Congratulations on your win. I saw your gift. Mama Mina, way. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Guys, this is my big sister in the house, Mina Woody. You can join her. She's one of the sweetest people I have on the YouTube street. She's very gentle, very soft spoken, very kind. You can join her. She's a Nigerian based in the UK, so you can join her and check what she has. So busy that even my YouTube channel is suffering. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Well, Mina, in the morning I just grated some cassava. I'm going to be making some cassava fritters. Just taking my coffee before I get ready for church. Uh, um, what did Lizzie say? If you that stuff is processing, can you continue? I didn't get what you said. Lizzie, I didn't understand what you said. Let me read the comment. Let me go back and see. Goat meat, another thing I don't like. I'm just lazy this morning. What about grasshoppers? Never in my life. Okay. When it comes to meat, I'm very picky. Haha, a lot of things I have seen you cook it. Okay. Chana. Happy Sunday, sis. Happy Sunday, Mama Disco. Happy Sunday. I'm just trying to go through the comments. I was behind the comments because I was trying to set the rate. Says Chi, are you still here? Yes, you're kicking me out. Says I'm been busy. Today is Sunday, I guess. Yes, today is Sunday. Home cook, are you okay? Home cook, today is Sunday. So busy that even my YouTube channel is suffering. If you that stuff is processing, can you continue? Sister Lizzie, I didn't understand your question. Just taking my coffee before I get ready for church. Greetings, Mama Mina. Oh wow, hi, Mama Mina. Hello, Lizzie love. Let me try and read. Sister Chi, now your question. Good morning. Okay. Lizzie, I read one of your questions, but I didn't understand exactly what you were talking about. I didn't understand what you were talking about. What food processing? I didn't understand. Sister Mina, how are you doing? How are you doing? How is life treating you? I know you're very busy, but you know, it's better to be busy than being idle. It is better. They say an idle mind is a devil's workshop, so it's better to be busy, mama. It is better to be busy. Guys, you can check on Mina Woody's channel. This is her main channel. She actually has two channels, but one has been dormant. Where one has been suffering, and this one is actually suffering now. She has two channels. She has Mina Woody, and she has oh, I've forgotten the name of the other channel. Is Mimi Mimi's Mimi something. Yeah, I heard you say it in your on your video. In your video, I heard it saying. I heard you saying it. You need to have some rest as well. You need to have some rest. Mina's Corner, Mimi's Corner. I think that's the name. Mimi's Corner. That's Mimi's Corner, right? I've even forgotten the name. Where that one is just like, hey, what is even wrong? They've just forgotten. They've just abandoned me. Ah, where? Hey, Sister Mina. I think it's Mina's Corner. It should be Mina's Corner. Yeah. It is something like that. Mina's Corner. Hi. Where, Mama Mina? Ah, goodness me. How can you forget? Hey, but I see people managing 3 channels, 2 channels. I take off my hats to them because one channel is beating me really hard. It's beating me hands down. Yeah, but I see people having. I was on somebody's channel recently. It was a Nigerian lady's channel, and she was talking about somebody. She was talking with somebody who had 10 channels, 10. And I'm wondering, what is this person doing in those 10 channels? And the person said he has 3 monetized channels and 7 he's still working on 7. 10 channels. I don't know how they get about this, but is a no for me. 10 channels? I mean, I think it is Mimi's Corner. It is Mimi's Corner. I know it has Mimi. It is Mimi's Corner. I meant when you were saying no one is live. Sister Home Cook, what were you saying? No one is live. Yeah, I wasn't seeing people live. I wasn't seeing people live streaming right now. I wasn't seeing people live streaming. I wasn't seeing people. The people I wanted to rate. I'm seeing people, but some of them are having silent live streams, and usually when you go to silent live streams, most of the times people leave. They don't really support. That's why I don't like to go. I don't like to raid silent live streams, because most often people will just go. They will not stay there to support that person. They will not stay there. I can stay, but most often people won't stay. And yeah, and I also don't want to rate people that will kick us out. There was a day I rated somebody, and we were all timed out. We were all timed out, and I was so sad on that day. I was so angry because that day I was so blessed. I think I had 12 people watching, and that was my first biggest raid. It was my first, because usually I'll raid with 1, 2, 3 people, but that day I was raided by somebody, and almost everybody stayed. So I was really, I was so happy to raid. I raided this lady. It is somebody who really knows about raiding, but her moderator timed us out. All of us. All of us. Yeah, and I really felt bad. I tell you, 3 channels I can't do. I can cope with one. I can't even handle one. Mimi's Corner or Mimi Life Cook. No, it's Mimi's Corner. I think it's Mimi's Corner. I can remember it's Mimi's Corner. It's Mimi's Corner. YouTube is it's a full-time job. Yeah, it is a full-time job. Yes, yeah, yeah. So that's why I was saying that I can't see anybody. I can't see anybody live. Yeah. The lady I even rated, I don't know if you know her, she's Kenyan, but her moderator timed us out. Please look for it, or look for that channel, I beg. Please look for that channel. When you created that channel, I was like, this Mama Mina, is she going to do this thing? Anyways, it's hard, oh, it's hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. It's a full-time job. You have to create content. First of all, you have to work your brain and see and think of what you need to do. Then you create the content, you record. Once you're done recording, now you think of what you have to do. Then when you decided on what you have to do, um, um, you now shoot the video. Once you're done shooting the video, you now have to edit the video. Jesus Christ, when you're done editing, chat, it's not easy. It's not easy. You have to edit. Then you have to support people. Hey, now wow, it's not a passive income. Well, it's passive income to some people, honestly, to some people, depending on the kind of content you're shooting. Yeah, depending on the kind of content you're shooting, anyways. I think. Yeah, and hey, it's not easy. And then you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful not to use anybody's video, not to use some kind of music. You have to be very careful so you don't this thing is not easy. Hey. Oh God. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to see if I can do a vlogmas. Congratulations, Mama. I can't. Like you always say, I won't be bothered. I won't bother myself. I can't. That is too much. I can't. One day I am going to post my behind the scenes videos. Woo. It's good to post it. Those things will give you views. Believe me, those things will give you views. I have a short video. I was making omelette, and when I wanted to flip the omelette, I was recording. Then during flipping, things happened. So the flipping didn't go right. It went south. It went south. So I just made a short. I made a short, And that video was actually a short I was making. So I made a short, and you won't believe that short gave me views. It gave me views, and I was really struggling with views. That short gave me more than 2,000 views in less than, I mean, in a day. I had about 2,000 views on that short. So some of those behind the scenes, sometimes we, sometimes it happens and we delete them. Sometimes we don't want to post them, but to be honest, those things, they pay. They pay. The thing is, sometimes I have some behind the scene that I want to shoot, but that I want to post, but at times I can't because I want to post it with the real sound, but sometimes I can't because there is some background music or one or two things that I don't want to, you know, to put out there in the public. But those behind the scenes, if you can have them without any copyright threats, post it, post it. Or if you can do a voiceover or anything, go ahead and do it. You're gonna have views. People those mistakes. And it gave me views. It gave me views. And I told myself, I have to take my time. I make good videos. I post and I don't have views. Look at this. This it gave me views. Try it. People love those kind of things. They love some people really love those things, and they're going to share. They're going to share. They're going to share. Especially things that you do. You know those those mistakes that happen in the kitchen. Yeah, those mistakes that happen in the kitchen. The other day I was making something and I wasn't recording, and something happened. I regretted why I wasn't recording, because I don't have space in my phone, so I'm always very careful. I don't let the camera run through, so I'm always very careful. But if I had space in my phone, I would just record everything and catch those interesting moments. There's those moments that, you know, that will really bring you views. Lizzie, go ahead and post. Let's laugh. Post it and let's laugh. I need those moments. I need to laugh. I need to laugh, girl. I need to laugh. Yeah, guys, I'm late. Mama Mina, I have to go now. I have to go. I really, really have to go. You know, I love you, Mama Mina. You know, I can't kick you out, you know. I can't kick you out. Oh my goodness. Mama Mina, I have to go now. I need to go to church. I'm running late. Remember, you are the one who told me one time to pray so that God will give me something that I can worship Him. I'll be able to go to church. Recently, I've been trying to go to church. You know, I wasn't going to church because of time, but now I have a little bit of time. I can go to church. So let me run to church, Mama Mina. Let me run to church. Yeah, Lizzie, post those things. Let's laugh. Let's laugh. Let's laugh. And guys, please connect to Mama Mina. She's one of the sweetest people you will meet. She's one of the sweetest people. She's so soft spoken. She's so gentle. And she does in everything. She does in cooking, lifestyle, um, preaching. She's everywhere. Everywhere. She's everywhere. Yeah. So if you're looking for, you know, cooking videos, you're there. If you're looking for lifestyle, you're the right place. If you're looking for someone who talks about God and, you know, who can guide you, she is there. She is there. All right, guys. So let's call it a day. 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 Oh, Timaya, you're back from church already. Timaya, did you go to church? I can't remember. I know. No, Grace went to church. Grace went to church. Welcome back, Timaya, guys. You can connect to Timaya. Timaya. Timaya is really looking for subscribers. She wants to get to 50 subscribers so she can even start going live. Her main channel was brought down by YouTube. I don't know why. Oh, you're in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow. Anyways, you can always pray at home. You can always pray at home. Guys, please connect to Timaya. Please connect to Timaya. Her main channel was brought down. Her main channel was brought down, so guys, you can connect to her and show her some love. She was struggling to get. I heard of it about 2 days ago. Yeah, I think 2 days ago. I was on a live stream and they were asking people to join her channel, and I was like, I'm already connected to her because I know I am connected to her. Then the host said she actually lost her main channel and she's trying to, she cannot go live. She's trying to have 50 subscribers so she can start going live. So guys, please just click on her name. Yeah, it is very important, sis, to always pray in your room. Chef Zaid, you came in, you're too early for tomorrow's live stream. Chef Zaid, you are too early for tomorrow's live stream. You are too early for tomorrow's live stream. Chef Zaid, happy Sunday, darling. Happy Sunday. I'm about ending the live stream. I'm walking away. I am walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Yeah, guys, please support Timaya. Click on her channel and show her some love. I haven't been to church for a long time. Yeah, I have not been to church for like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years or so. So yeah, but we pray at home. Anyway, we pray, God listens. God listens. God listens. God listens. God listens. Guys, and Timaya, you can always take a screenshot and connect to these people. They're gonna connect back. They are very loyal people. They are very loyal people and very loving. Yeah. So you can take a screenshot and then join them later. Join them later. Okay, sis. Okay, Mama Mina. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have to go as well. Yeah, usually Sundays, if I have to go live, I always go very early because I always go to church. Yeah, Sundays or in the evenings. I'm not very sure if I'm going to go live in the evening, but see you guys. Mine is more than 3 years. Mine is more than 3 years. Okay, ladies. So, I'm going to say goodbye, honestly. If I stay here, I'm going to stay here forever. Sister Chef said you can always replay the live stream. We did a lot. We grated some cassava, we chit chatted, we washed some fish. So we've been here for a while and it's time to say goodbye. I have to go. Thank you so much, sis. Guys, please connect to Timaya. Please show her some love, guys. She really needs our support. Her channel was brought down. You know what it means. You guys all know what it means. It's really hard to struggle. Get all the subscribers, get your watch hours, and then at the end of the day, you lose everything. It is very hard and painful. We know that. We all know it. So, guys, let's try to show her some love. She's a Kenyan. She's very nice, and Kenyans are very nice and supportive. Yeah, Kenyans are very nice and supportive, and through her, you're going to connect to more people as well, to more Kenyans. Kenyans are very supportive. Trust me. Myself and Mama Mina, we can tell you guys this. Kenyans are supportive set of people. They are very loving. Alright guys, so I'm going to say goodbye. Guys. Please, again, once more, please support Timaya. Support Timaya. She needs us. Yeah. Alright everybody, thank you so much. Thank you Sister Lizzie. Thank you Chef Zaid, Mama Mina, thank you so much. Home cook, Sister Chi, thank you so much. I just got to figure out that your name is Chi, but I've been calling you home cook. Thank you, Brother Robon and was here. Thank you all. Thank you, Robert, Mr. Stephen. All of these people were there in the beginning, and yeah, and Grace too was here. Thank you so much. I'm going to end the live stream, guys, because I have to go. I really have to go. I'm running really late. Really late. I will need to take a shower like a dog. All right, guys. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Bye, bye.